It's very sad.
Sadness swept across Mount Hood Tuesday. Sky 8 shows us why. Wreckage from a plane crash was found scattered across the snow on the north side of the mountain.
It's a glacier, and my understanding this is right at the base of the glacier where it falls off. But yeah, it's pretty treacherous territory.
Deputy Joel Ives tells us early Tuesday, the Hood River County Sheriff's Office was made aware of the search for a missing pilot and plane out of Clark County. Civil Air Patrol flew around the mountain, eventually locating a signal from a plane's emergency locator in the area of Elliott Glacier. Minutes later, a debris field is discovered.
There was a helicopter from the Oregon Air National Guard who was able to get in a little closer. They also verified the tail number and were able to locate a body.
The body believed to be missing battleground pilot George Regis. We're told the 63-year-old vanished Friday after taking off from Grove Field Airport in Camas. Any chance of finding Regis alive, in all likelihood, ended when authorities found this wreckage 6,000 feet up on Mount Hood.
Our hearts go out to the family and friends. This is going to be a difficult time.
The difficult recovery operation will begin bright and early Wednesday morning. Among those involved, the Oregon Air National Guard and a rescue team from the Air Force Reserve. Reporting on Mount Hood, I'm Mike Benner. Now back to you.